Do you think when members of Congress and their staffs get special treatment that's not available to the American public, that the public's okay with that? I mean, certainly what I've been hearing since I've entered the political realm is it pretty well makes the public pretty upset when they think that members of Congress don't have to abide by the very same law that Congress imposes on the rest of us. So what I'm proposing is combining if you like your health care plan, you keep it, with preserving freedom of choice in health care. So here's the concept. If you like your health care plan, including Obamacare, plus the subsidies, we'll let you keep it until August of 2017. The reason I'm doing that is it's just impractical. We're not going to be able to end the subsidies. We're not going to be able to repeal Obamacare right away. I wouldn't add additional subsidies. In other words, if you haven't signed up for Obamacare yet, I wouldn't let additional people sign up for the subsidies. They could sign up to an Obamacare plan. They probably wouldn't, because here's the facts, guys. Unless you're getting a taxpayer-funded subsidy, not very many people are finding Obamacare very affordable. In fact, they're finding it very unaffordable as premiums are doubling, tripling, out-of-pocket maximums, deductibles are skyrocketing. So unless you have a taxpayer-funded subsidy, people are finding Obamacare very unaffordable. Catastrophic care coverage, that's really what insurance ought to be. We've gotten into the situation where we have third-party payer system. For years, we had very low deductible plans, which really separate the consumer of the product from the payment of the product. So a combination of high-risk pools with high deductible plans, allowing you to find those high-risk pools if you end up having significant health problems, it actually works. Insurance companies don't cancel coverage; they don't renew them. That ought to be their right. But when you don't get renewed coverage, then you automatically qualify for those high-risk pools, and that's all subsidized care as well. It's a system that worked really well. And stop forcing Americans into part-time work. So let's repeal the employer mandate. And how about let's stop driving up the cost of health care with these expensive mandated coverages?
Didn't the American people decide by re-electing President Obama?
It really wasn't. I mean, how often did you hear Obamacare even talked about in the 2012 election? No, largely 2012. That was certainly not the mandated election on Obamacare. I think the American people had the wool pulled over their eyes. I think there's an awful lot of post-purchase dissonance following 2012 election as we see events just spin out of control in this country and internationally. I think my responsibility is in 2016. It's been my responsibility since I got elected. It's called telling the American people, telling Wisconsinites the truth.